Brosplay!
All right, welcome back to Bad Belt and
Oh.
body twisting. Oh,
It's not a bad belt. It's just a bad. It's a. I don't
not
have.
good.
I don't have words.
It's not good.
I'm tired, brother.
Collection items. That means I'm never gonna get a bow or magic or anything.
I'm tired of it all, brother.
Yes.
I'm tired of man being so gross to each other.
Are you tired of the bone throw?
Ah.
It's a long way down.
Fuck you. She's like Navi, but not at all endearing.
Yeah, that's a very, very good description.
Like Navi is so endearing that as annoying as she is, people have her as their ringtone or their text message sound. Listen.
Listen.
Listen! Is that her only voice line?
Might be.
This is a
Come on.
stranger. Drop this on them. Yes! Go near the edge and knock him off, man. She told you to mind the edge. That's her.
Easier said than done.
That's her way of saying. Oh shit, that one guy's still alive.
How do I use an health potion?
Yeah, sounds
Use
like it.
equip,
Oh, press
quick
X and
select.
put it on your quick select.
There
Yeah.
we go.
There you go. I'm really not a fan of games where like I don't like it when a game is about whether you can whether or how much health potions you have. Especially if it's an instant cast. That's what I love about Bloodborne is that nice
Yes!
kick.
Whoa!
Some of the combat in this game is actually it was actually more engaging than Dishonored.
Yeah, honestly, some of the combat's really good. Some of it's clunky. But for the most part, it's good, man. Oh!
He's not even dead.
That was the best scream ever. Oh, no. Oh!
Oh my god, it's funny.
Career bastard.
But yeah, I love how with Bloodborne and Dark Souls the healing slows you down, and you can't do anything else. So there's a balance element to the health potions. But in this game and a lot of other ones, Horizon Zero Dawn as well. Careful, mind the edge, bro.
Yeah,
It's a
mind
long
the
way
edge.
down.
A
Yeah,
moment,
like-
Sarah.
Fuck off.
No, listen to her. She has things to say. Oh.
Health potions are just about they're just a resource, and you can make them in the menu during combat in Horizon. It's just like, what's the fucking point of these?
Yeah, what is the point of that?
I don't like it at all.
Oh, A is pressure sensitive.
Are you
So you
sure?
yeah, see? I can swing it
Wow.
higher and lower. That's pretty cool. So you gotta actually break through it. It's not just like press A to...
You know,
We'll have to fix it.
Taking the stairs
It's-
will do you some good anyway.
It's jammed.
Luck, we'll find a way to repair it on our way up.
No, we won't repair it. I will walk.
I hate that effect they put on her
Secret
voice.
area discovered? You mean with the big battering ram in front of it? You fucking
This isn't a
clowns.
secret. This is where you're supposed to go.
Secret area.
Oh, dude, I was playing more Doom on the second highest difficulty. It's fucking great, dude.
Doom?
Like dominant strategy and enemy placement, your placement, your choices on what weapons you're using at what time are all important. It's not just like a fucking running around shooting people. Like I tried the same level like 4 or 5 times because they send those gigantic dudes that like hit the ground and have a big AoE effect.
The big asthma. Oh.
They're like big old monsters.
They're big old monsters.
Yeah.
They berserkers?
It's kinda. There's like 4 of them in a row. And each one of them does like more than half your health with one of those.
With every hit.
With one of those attacks, yeah. She said use the stairs. Look up the elevator because there might be a spot to rope.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was thinking there'd be another way. As if this is a secret. Fuck off. I can go this way.
Are you sure? I thought you could only rope to boards.
Yeah, I can. I can only rope to wood.
But there might be a spot in the next room, in the secret room.
Ooh, the secret room. Unless there's stairs I missed.
Shh, it's a secret.
No. No, I didn't miss anything, I don't think. Is there anywhere to go up and out of here?
Maybe in that hole over there.
We want to
Are there
leave.
Are there any levers to pull on the walls? This feels like a lever pulling.
Pull the lever.
Pull the lever, Kronk. I love Patrick Warburton.
Patrick Warburton is awesome. He's underappreciated. He's
I
a
think
national treasure.
Slow your roll, kid. Like, the man's a national treasure. Fuck, I gotta watch that again. Tropic Thunder.
That is a really good movie. Is that in reference to Keanu Reeves?
No.
Oh no, I just saw someone.
Oh, it
post
might
some-
be.
Someone was like, Keanu Reeves is a shit actor. Someone's like, oh, slow your roll, kid. That man is a national treasure.
He is a fucking national treasure and such a super nice guy. From what I read, you should probably try that. Like, that seems like the only way to go. From what I read, he went through a huge amount of tragedy when he was young, and I'm pretty sure it's why he's such a humble individual. Because he gave away a shit ton of his Matrix money.
Really?
Oh yeah, like that was a lot of money. That was like tens of millions.
Tens of
Plus,
millions.
he did 2 John Wick movies, which is also probably a decent amount of money.
Oh yeah, the second one just came out, right?
Yeah.
Johnny the Wick.
I love. Oh, there we go. I love parody, but what I love even more than parody is when it's clear that the people parodying it understand what they are parodying. Probably one of the best examples is Corridor Digital. They were associated with Mind the Edge, eh?
Yeah, seriously. That's why this is kind of annoying, because you can't really knock them over that.
Oh, I feel the steez.
He's becoming too dangerous. We have blocked off access, which is now protected by the goddess Arachnia. Oh shit, what? You call this stairs? Go through a fucking portal. So it's stairs!
Can you imagine that shit? You like show up at your friend's apartment and it's like, sorry, stairs out of use, and there's just a fucking glowing
use
portal.
the portal.
A blocked path, another gate. I suspect the necromancers are behind all this again, and yet I must find a way. Liana is waiting for me, and I will take a look at this temple, but I'd better stay alert. I hope this... Jesus!
Can't do
I
it.
really tried to read that whole thing. It didn't
Well,
work.
they only revealed it for like 5 seconds, that
Yeah.
last line.
Not 5 seconds is giving them a lot of credit.
Well, I even noticed something like that. I was out eating at Pita Pit. And so they have this thing scrolling by, and it's telling you like the benefits of each of the things that you can buy, all of the alfalfa sprouts, cheese, all that crap.
Right.
And the way they did it, fucking broken things. So the
Fucking
way they
thing
did it
sucks.
was that there's supposed to be 4 points, and they come in one at a time, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
But then they fall from the bottom first. They fall down off of the screen.
Oh.
So the last item is only up there for like a second and a half.
Yeah.
Which is just silly. You gotta have the first ones fly out first.
You gotta play back whatever you're doing the way that the audience is gonna watch it. It's not about whether you know it. Plus, take some time away from what you're doing and get somebody else to look at it too. Because like the second you look at it as a non-creator, you realize all the flaws you have. I do it constantly. Where, like some of the old, I was watching our Far Cry 3 playthrough, and at the end of each episode, there's this massive amount of shit that comes out on the screen. It's
Oh,
like
really?
It's like previous episode, subscribe, next episode. The playlist annotation, an image of Jason from the game, and then on the right it's like our Patreon or something. It was like, holy shit,
That
that's
is
a lot of stuff. And the thing is, what I guess I realized and then like presented it to you, and you felt similarly with as far as our philosophy on how we present the game, is that we're trying to create the experience of hanging out playing video games with your bros. Which is why we like to leave almost everything in, where we try to pick up right where we left off. We start from the very beginning of the game, from the very beginning game menu, which, I mean, that's not our thing. A lot of people do that, but also everything was inspired by someone else. Just we took what the fuck happened with
Yeah,
that?
this place is coming apart, man.
You see that the statue? He's like, oh
Yeah, dude, those aren't torches. Those are lasers. That's crazy.
Did you know laser is supposed to be spelled with an S?
Lasser?
Yeah, a lasser. Yeah.
Lasser.
That's so funny that you say that's exactly how iDub says it. The laser razor, and he calls it the lasser-asser.
The lasser-asser. That's pretty good,
no,
actually.
no, the lasser-asser.
Oh.
He's like, oh, Buddy Dubs, what about this lasser-asser? I love that voice.
You who dare break into this place, enlighten 2 times the goddess Arachnia. The truth will open up behind her.
Hey!
There's nothing behind her.
Okay. What the fuck was I talking about?
The Lacerasser.
The Lacerasser. No, laser. People like to spell it with a Z because they think it's cool. Well, laser
Sounds like it's got a Z in it.
Laser is actually it's an acronym. It's light amplified by stimulating emission radiation. So if you put a Z in there, it's light amplified by simulating emission radiation. Simulating.
Simulated radiation.
That's it. That was weird. It feels like you couldn't have avoided that damage.
No, I could. I didn't jump early enough.
Oh, yeah.
Where's
You
the
gotta
next?
jump early enough, brother.
Oh.
Yeah.
I like the rope bow. It adds a totally new dimension.
It's time for rope bow. I wish you could take it out without going back to your menu. You probably can actually. Put it on your quick select. Put your cleaver and your rope bow on your quick select.
Fine.
That's another thing that the game that I was playing last night did was that it you know how remember how Dark Souls they give you a shield before they give you a proper weapon?
Yes.
And they put you in a spot where you need the shield. So and then it just tells you like on the ground. There's like a little doodle and it's like press this button to open up your menu, but it doesn't get in your face. So you just have to like they just trust that the player's going to want to put their shield on. Cuz anyone who picks up a shield the first 5 minutes of a game and it's like I don't want that. Isn't
Yeah,
really
fuck you. You don't want to play this game.
Exactly. Yeah, but the game I was playing was like had this big old prompt in front of your face and it's like press this button to put on your weapons and it didn't go away once I did it.
Oh.
Which is like
That's kind of egregious.
that's I think it was Left 4 Dead because I played a Left 4 Dead episode or a level
Dude,
one time. What's
A
happening?
secret.
Whoa.
There's this thing. I can't even imagine how I would get through it.
Yeah, I never played video games before. Also, you don't want spikes on your battering ram when you're trying to hammer through a wall because they would break.
Yeah, you want a flat edge.
Exactly.
Actually, I don't know about that because if you're hit, well, if for a wooden or a brick wall, yes, but for a wooden door, you actually might want spikes. Because for a wooden door, you're not necessarily knocking it off as much as you want to make a hole in it.
Don't tell me what I want for wooden doors.
I will tell you exactly how to siege castles until you figure it out for yourself.
Dude, I was thinking about doing a top 5 Besiege creation video. I have a feeling it would get like 9,000 views.
Dude, it would probably be so popular.
It would probably be more popular than anything else I'd ever made. Although, I made a tutorial channel 2 years ago. And one of the I made 2 videos. They're both a minute long. One of them has 17,000 views. And the other one has 10. Which means that channel with 2 videos has 3/4 of the views of this channel that has 550 videos.
That's so amazing.
And it's because we're creating content that's hard to get into. I get it. There's many times where I find 2-person Let's Plays and I'm like, make me laugh. Entertain me, bitch.
Be funny.
And then I have to come back later and try again and try again. And finally I'm like, oh, there's a personality here. It took me a while to get into Super Mega. Recently I found Nate and Dookie. They're from different channels.
Oh, wait, there's 2 different people?
Yeah, it's Nate Wants to Battle, and I don't know if Dookie is his full name.
But wait, are those 2 different 2-person Let's Play channels?
No. I don't know, actually. I have no idea what Nate Wants to Battle is about, but that's
So
a
wait,
channel.
so you discovered him but you don't know what he's about?
No, okay, so Nate and Dookie is a channel where it's a 2-person Let's Play channel.
Okay.
And the 2 are from separate channels before Nate and Dookie.
Oh, okay, so they both have their own channels.
Yes. I don't know what Dookie is from, but I know that Nate is from Nate Wants to Battle, but I don't know what Nate Wants to Battle is.
Like what it's about.
Exactly.
Okay, I understand what you mean all of a sudden.
They have the fucking best intro for it's just like it's like hard, it's like pretty intense rock. It's just like it's Nate, it's Dookie, it's Nate and Dookie. It's fucking awesome. Every time that gets me amped, I'm like, yeah, fucking yeah.
Okay, so the pool is not as small as we once thought it might be.
Is that what she said?
No, the pool. The
Pool is not as big.
The pool
as
of
she
Let's
originally
Players.
thought.
Oh,
Oh, I thought you were referring. That's fucking hilarious.
you thought I was talking about the water here?
That's like the Gears of War thing where you're like, throw a grenade at it. And I'm like, exactly. And you're like, no,
No.
throw a grenade at that.
Literally.
Oh my
Whoa.
god. This is what the game needed more of. Moments where you walk in and you're like, what the fuck? I love it. I love how they thought that you weren't going to understand that the
roof was coming down.
without a cinematic. Cinematics bug the shit out of me. And it's not... I mean, it's kind of like when people say, like, fuck Comic Sans. No, fuck people who don't know how to use Comic Sans.
Yeah, I agree. It's not about the font. The
Yeah.
font isn't the problem. It's the situation in which you choose to use the font.
Exactly. Like, Comic Sans should not be used for serious things, like electrical warnings, or like, there's flammable things here.
Business advertisements.
Yes.
It doesn't have to do with kids.
Vsauce has a whole video about it. They put out a couple years ago about the proper use of fonts.
Really?
Yeah, and he shows like a bunch of he shows a bunch of examples of proper, like, Comic Sans would be used mostly for children.
So we cannot touch those spikes in any way. I scraped them as I was like trying to jump to the other platform, and we died in midair.
I should say, so you watch. I mean, you probably watch sequelitis more than I have.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm a huge Aaron Hansen fan. But
I'm just a big sequelitis fan.
yeah. Well, I mean, me too. But which is probably partially where my fanship for Aaron Hansen came from, is just like learning that someone has that. Actually, no, we didn't share that. He gave that to me. That passion for game design. That giving a fuck about decisions people make.
Learning through gameplay and all that.
Oh, all of it. Learning through gameplay, dominant strategy, which I actually heard from JonTron.
This is fucking crazy.
Which is like, when he first told me about dominant strategy, it was like a mind blown situation. I'm like, oh my god, that is my entire video game experience since I've been a child, is trying to find a game with good dominant strategy and balance, which are the same thing. But anyway, he doesn't say if it doesn't work in 3D, you don't do it. He says if it doesn't work in 3D, you change it. If the formula doesn't work, you change the formula.
But that's essentially where that came from.
Yeah,
if it
well,
doesn't work, don't change it.
We had said it was like a variation of what he said. It's like even more of a delineage, or I don't know the right word, but
Delineage?
what I'm trying to say is if it doesn't work, don't do it comes from that. But I actually thought it was derivative. Like, the way that I said it was just derivative of what he said, but it's actually like pretty far away from how he said
It's
it.
actually its own thing, yeah.
Yeah, look at that. It's its own thing. I spent so long feeling like a carbon copy of the people I watched, and only recently have I felt like I'm actually creating my own unique content.
This doesn't sound good.
I think it sounds fantastic.
I think it's important to like feel like you're doing your own content.
Yeah, and it's really good that you are part of this show, because the amount of times that I have been like, it's this feeling of like you hear yourself saying something you know is incorrect, and you know how intense people will be. That was pretty neat. I kind of like that. How,
Fuck
like,
collection items. Give
they-
me a weapon.
how they expected you to figure that shit out on your own.
Yeah, for once.
This game's a weird mix of like push you out of the nest and hold your hand at the same time. But forget where I was going with that. Oh yeah, there's just so many times where I hear myself just saying stuff that just makes me cringe, and I'm like, fuck, I don't want that to ever go out into the internet. But I don't even entertain the thought of not putting it out, because you're part of this. This isn't my content, it's our content. So I'm like, well, fuck it. I mean, you said it in the show where your brother was there. You're not gonna just like remove an episode because of one of the things you said. So it causes
True.
me like to never.
Holds you accountable.
Well, it's like if you have a credit card and you consider that money yours, and you're like, oh, I have $1,000 extra dollars. I could, like, it's like, oh, I can't afford this thing, but I have $1,000 over there I could use. As soon as you entertain the thought of using your credit card, you put yourself in a situation where you're gonna fuck yourself over, because you're gonna have to pay that money back and more of it. But if you do what I do and never consider your credit card to be your money, and you never entertain the thought of using it for something you can't afford.
Yeah, exactly.
then
It's
you'd be
it's
fine.
just a different method of payment. It's not different money.
I only use it for when I have to, like places that do not accept anything but credit card, like the Adobe Creative Suite, which we use for creating everything that we create, will only go credit card. So I'm like, well,
No other choice.
I have to, yeah.
Yeah, and I think that's perfectly fine. That's what credit cards are for, right? Although I love Bill Burr puts it another way. He's like, I never don't use a credit card, because if someone scams your credit card, that's the credit card company's money. But
Yeah.
if someone scams your debit card, that's your money.
Yeah.
So that's his rationale. He's
That's
like,
a good way to go
Just
about
put
it.
it on a credit card and then
Yeah, well, just pay it off.
exactly.
Although, if you pay it off immediately, I don't think that does anything for your credit rating, so.
Exactly. That's what
Beware.
I've been doing. I have a credit card that I never ever not paid it within like 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Just as that's what it's for. It's just there for those types of expenses. Buying shit online, stuff you just can't do with cash.
It's a safety net. You're not supposed to sleep in the safety net, right? That's not the goal.
Yeah, no one sleeps in the lifeboats.
Exactly. That's even a better way to say it. Yeah. It's like the lifeboat isn't like you don't put all your shit in the lifeboat and be like, well, set sail. No, that's your last resort thing. Stranger.
Oh no, he went far.
Oh my god! Recently, I was watching this video where this dude. Okay, how do you feel about giving a video game a perfect score? Do you
Like
think
10 out of 10?
Do you think there's a game that has ever been created that's perfect?
Maybe God of War 1.
No, it's not. I can tell you already, it's not.
That guy dodged really well.
Did he survive? Did you kick him to the other side?
No.
I think they all did. Yeah.
Oh, they did.
Yeah, they survived.
Shit. No. That one died.
Okay, because he was still dealing with the falling damage. Okay. Nice shot.
Wow.
They will never find his body.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Um,
That's actually my favorite strike, this one.
what? Yeah. Thank you for joining us. Next time, Mitch discusses what the fuck was I talking about?
The brothers play. I don't know if I was supposed to do
Oh,
that.
perfect scores. Yes.
Was I supposed to do that?
Maybe.
Shit, next time we find out if I was supposed to do that.